Hello everyone, welcome to another Uncanny episode of Uncanny Cards and Comics, where today we do have an unboxing. It's the follow-up to the highly successful 1992 X-Men card series, X-Men Series 2 from 1993. Not as successful, but pretty darn successful. If you're my age, you probably traded with some kids who had these in school, right? Yeah. I'd say so. Yeah, another great set. This time the art's not done by Jim Lee, though. I wonder if they asked for him to come back, and he was like, nah, I'm good. Or maybe he demanded, like, way too much money. Or maybe by then he actually made the jump to Image Comics by then? Oh, man, trying to get my timeline together. So cool. Tiny box, just like the first series, X-Men cards. 36 packs inside with six cards per pack. Foil stamped cards, randomly packed. Ooh, I believe they have like an X-Men symbol or something like that on them, if I recall correctly. And bonus color holograms as well. Okay, so we know what we're looking for. This set also made by Skybox. they remind you. Forget that Upper Deck. It's Skybox. All right. So, I mean, I don't have to remind you guys, but I will. The X-Men were super popular at this time. 91, 92, 93, the zenith of X-Men popularity, folks. It was the top of the mountain. Especially, you know, that being said, there wasn't a movie. It wasn't like there was a big hit movie and everyone went, oh, X-Men are great. I want to buy everything that has X-Men on it. They were just popular. The comic alone. Then, of course, the eventual, you know, cartoon. But the comic was just on fire at this time, so. All right. These things are so thin. It's only six cards inside, but I like the presentation here. That's a nice shiny pack. Nice shiny pack of cards. I like it. Let us dig in. So, as always, we are in search of notable characters, popular X-Men, the holographic cards as well, holograms, yeah, and the foil stamped cards, depending on who we get, will also be desirable. Okay, start things off here with Jean Grey, Domino, Black Queen. I believe she was a replacement to the White Queen in the Hellfire Club. Makes sense. I remember these little stills from the X-Men animated series. Persuasion, Gambit style. X-Men Gold Team. Cool. I think I might sleeve that up. Mutant Liberation Front. Strife's team of X-Men. Yeah, I think out of these, maybe just the X-Men Gold. Fa-cha! Penny sleeves. Man, this box is shedding all over the place. Alright, so a lot of familiar faces from the 92 set are going to be in this one. This one's got a ding corner. Not really. I've never opened up an entire box of these. Lord knows I've owned quite a few of these. Never actually opened a box, so I'm not really even sure what to look out for. It's got a border, like every other, like a lot of the Marvel cards, so I assume centering is going to be an issue. So something to look out for. But I don't want to dwell on centering, so I'm going to, like, you know, unless it's obviously off-center, and it's something that I think might potentially be worth grading, I'm going to save it. And I'll debate whether to send it off to PSA or not. Another time. Multiple Man. I like that card. That's cool. He multiplies. Fenris. Colossus. That's a cool Colossus card. The Claws of Wolverine. That I'm going to keep. Oh, this one's cool. The Arch Enemies cards, where it's half one person, the other half is the other person. Bishop, and I believe this is Trevor Fitzroy on the other side. Take my word for it. Storm! Storm's got the 30-year stamp. Yeah. So we keep it. We sleeve up Storm. Okay, nice. I guess we'll keep track of how many of those we get, because why not, I guess? I guess why not? Pull these out a bit. Wolverine. Again, most Wolverine cards are worth a few bucks. Let's just be honest with you, folks. Wolverine's not Spider-Man popular, but he's pretty darn popular. Ooh, that one tore nicely. Yeah, that felt good. That felt real good. Oh my god, this one's trapped. This one is trapped. All right. Okay, so we got Lady Deathstrike. Fantasia? Might be Fantasia, just spelled differently. Deadpool. Yeah, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. Storm from the animated series. This is Storm. Who is Storm fighting in her card? It might be Mystique. I believe she's fighting Mystique. Yep. Storm versus Mystique. I still got it. I still got it, baby. Cable's fighting Strife. Yes, he is. So wait, who's Bishop fighting? Yeah, Fitzroy. I know my X-Men cards, folks. You might think I just started collecting these babies. I don't think so. I got a binder of cards in horrible condition somewhere from my childhood. Havoc, Kylun, Mastermind, ooh, Siren, X-Force, cool card. And, ooh, Wolverine fighting Omega Red. I mean, it's obviously Omega Red, right? It's Wolverine, so we sleeve him up. You imagine getting a PSA 10 of Wolverine and also a PSA 10 of Omega Red? Can you imagine? It'd be worth like 40 bucks. At least. And then you put it on eBay and people would ask you to take 20 bucks. Because people on eBay are jerks. You know who you are. Jean Grey. Domino. Ooh! Oh, wow, that's nice. That is nice. Cool. Okay, well, this is clearly a hologram card. A color hologram. Oh, that is super nice. And super clean with super nice corners. I don't see... Oh, wow, that's really clean. I don't see any print errors. I don't see any bad corners. You, Magneto. You are getting sleeved up, my friend. And I do mean totally sleeved up. That is a nice card. What'll be like 4 packs in? Nice. That is really cool. All right. Well, now I might have to change things around a little bit. Maybe the 30 X-Men cards aren't as important anymore. Now, I'm going to see if I can fit them all in the frame. Kind of keep a tally of what all I'm getting here. All right. Deathbird, Storm, fighting Mystique again, and the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. They eventually dropped the evil part. It just became the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Yes, they dropped the evil part and then re-added it again to go from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants to the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Sorry, I'm programmed to say it like that my entire life. So they're now just called the Brotherhood of Mutants, right? Because, you know, to them, they're not evil. Makes sense. Boomer changed... okay, Boomer, am I right? I can't remember if her name was changed to Boomer or if she changed her name to Boom Boom. I forget which. I forget which one came first. Either she was Boom Boom and became Boomer, or she went from Boomer to Boom Boom. I forget which. It's very interesting. It's very complicated. Nightcrawler. Professor Xavier. White Queen. Ooh, lady. Sleeve that one up. The Brood. Wolverine fighting Sabretooth. I imagine there's about 10 different Wolverine fight someone cards. Wolverine versus Sabretooth. That's probably the best one you can get, I imagine. White Queen. Alright. Again, these packs feel really nice. Okay, this one's cool. This one's Mr. Sinister, but above him is his team of evil folks. And is it the whole thing? Okay. So yeah, I can't remember if it's his people on top and bottom. Looks like it might be them on the bottom, but this is actually a 3-card puzzle. So they kind of kept the theme of the Danger Room puzzle at the end of Series 1, 92 X-Men, and just kind of like spread it out throughout the entire thing. So Sinister, I can't remember if he has X-Factor above him, shooting down at him and his team, or if it's all entirely his team. I think it's X-Factor above him. I believe it's X-Factor above him, so. Sinister, Sauron, Hazard. Hazard appeared in 2 issues. Shadowcat, Shatterstar, 6-pack. If you can name all the members of 6-pack, I will send you nothing, because you will look it up on Wikipedia. Let's see if I can. It's GW Bridge, Domino, Kane, Grizzly, and these 2 folks. Yeah, we move on. I got a B. I got a B on that one. I've done good. There's Mystique that Storm is fighting. Cyclops. Nice. It's a nice Cyclops card. Richter. Cannonball. Black Tom. Juggernaut. That's cool. I wonder how many foil stamp cards there are, like the Storm here. I wonder how many are actually in a box. For a second there, I thought maybe you got one per pack, but that's definitely not the case. So I wonder how many we're going to end up with. And again, that Magneto card is awesome. I actually have no recollection whatsoever of what all holograms there are. So I'm looking forward to seeing who else we pull. Quicksilver, Apocalypse. Who's Apocalypse fighting? Doesn't say. It's just Apocalypse. Toad, Jamie Braddock, Sunspot, Saturnine. Her mutant ability is disinterest. She looks so bored. My apologies to all you Saturnine fans out there. I see the second part to one of our puzzles. Sabretooth. Sabretooth. Strife. Iceman. Gambit. We'll sleep Gambit up. Deathbird. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, which then became the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and then changed their name again to Brotherhood of Mutants. It's history. It's X-history. It's an X-fact. Yeah. Archangel. Jubilee. It's actually a cool Jubilee card. Phoenix. Gideon. Mojo. Jubilee again in the animated series. Her I might think about sleeving up. It's kind of cool. I kind of regret not grabbing that Storm card as well, because people have a real attachment to that cartoon. Lord knows I do. If you watch my PSA reveal videos, you'll see that I've gone through the entire show for clips. All right. Okay, I was right. Okay, so this is X Factor. They're above Mr. Sinister, who's right here. And then I forget what Sinister's team's called. Is it the Marauders? I believe it's the Marauders. Sentinel Strike. Sentinels. Wow, this is a very Sentinel-heavy pack. Pyro. The X-Men. And Magneto's here. Awesome. Let's leave that up. And the checklist. Dare I try to get this checklist graded? I think I'm bored enough to try. To consider. Again, for those who don't know, just because I sleeve it up doesn't mean it's going to get graded. That means it has the potential. I gotta look it up. See what they actually go for in a high grade. See if the card is actually in good condition. There are many factors. There are many X factors. You get it? Captain Britain. Professor X, maybe? Rogue. Nice. So a lot of the art here is not Jim Lee from the 92. It's actually the Kuberts. Andy and Adam Kubert. Megan. Excalibur. Ooh. If you're gonna get a foil stamped card, you want it to be this one, folks. Nice. Wolverine with the foil stamp. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I gotta say, I mean, centering looks good. I don't see any issues with the corners. Could it be this was competently made by Skybox? Usually competence and Skybox don't go hand in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one some extra attention. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Storm too while I'm at it, guys. Storm, come here. Ooh, nice. Okay. Again, that is cool. If we pull the Deadpool stamp one, then we're doing pretty good. I guess I can still display both of them. Try to. It's crowded over here. All right. Where was I? Rogue. But yeah, the Kuberts, I forget which one stepped in. I guess it was Andy Kubert. Or it could have been Adam Kubert. Stepped in after Jim Lee left, and they did a phenomenal job. The Kuberts are great artists. So they were able to like preserve, there's like definitely touches of Jim Lee's X-Men art style, but their own kind of flair at the same time. They done good. Because I think Jim Lee was eventually he eventually went off to go do Image Comics with Todd McFarlane. So, Beast, Cable, Tolliver, Wolfsbane, the Alkalites. Okay, yeah. So Alkalites, Magneto, X-Men. Oh, and there's Will. Okay, I'm gonna sleeve them both up in hopes that I can get that entire puzzle graded in the high grade. Would be kind of cool. If they're all in good shape, I'll try that. Because that would be awesome. Again, a full puzzle of, well, two cards that connect anyway. Graded, high graded. That might be worth something. Arcade, Blob, seeing some new people. Bishop, Warpath, the Dark Riders. That's Sinister's team, the Dark Riders. Marauders are someone else entirely different. The X-Men Blue team. Nice. Love it. Cool. Very cool. All right, just about done. I got like 4 packs left of the first column. So far we have 1 colored hologram and 2 foil stamped cards. Again, I wonder how many typically come in a box. In case you're wondering, this is a fairly inexpensive box of cards, and the graded cards don't go for a whole lot, but get the right person graded in a high grade, still make some money. Polaris, Cerise, Domino, Strong Guy, Silver Fox, and the X-Men Gold. X-Men Gold. Whoop. I feel a hologram coming on, so I'm trying to I'm trying to be gentle here. Luckily, these packs rip apart pretty easily. Okay, there's Omega Red for the Wolverine Omega Red connecting puzzle. Callisto, Fenris, Storm. Get a Storm graded. Rogue and Storm from the animated series, and Bishop. We don't have Fitzroy yet, but we will. But we will, folks. It is a great set. It's not as good as the 92 X-Men set. That's a hard act to follow, but it's still a cool set. It's not as special, I guess. Oh, Sinister's team's called the Nasty Boys? Weren't they just called something else a second ago? Okay, there's the third part of that Sinister X Factor puzzle. Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike. Ooh, Psylocke. Shinobi, who I've always thought looks way too much like Wolverine. If you were flipping comic and you saw Shinobi, you'd be like, that's Wolverine. And Storm, the animated series. I'm going to go ahead and grab her. I will say, as much as I love Jim Lee's art, there's something about the way he draws faces that everyone looks a little similar. Just a tad bit similar. I can't put my finger on it, but if you know Jim Lee's art well enough, you might know what I mean. Case in point, Shinobi and Wolverine. They look very similar. I mean, obviously the hair helps, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. Oh, there's Fitzroy from the Bishop puzzle. Cool. There's Beast from the animated series. Havoc again. Oh, another Wolverine. Sienna Blaze. Wolverine. This time not stamped, but it is what it is. And there's Siren. Poof. But I will gladly take a Wolverine. And that is the end of the first column, folks. Whoop. All right. Bring everything down a little bit. Now we got a bit more room. Whew. All right. Column 2. Let's hope for at least another hologram, right? The color holograms look awesome. Yeah. Oh man, that one that one opened all wrong. Damn you, Skybox. Cerise. Domino. I think we've seen Domino the most at this point. Black Queen. Silver Fox. A lot of the ladies' night here in this pack. X-Men Gold. And Cable. All right. Shoo. We got Callisto, Fenris, Colossus. Let's see what Colossus. Rogue and Storm from the animated series. Bishop and Wolverine and Omega Red. Well, Wolverine. Half of Wolverine and Omega Red. How about that? How about that? Again, if Wolverine's there, what am I doing? Not you guys, you're rejects. If Wolverine's in the picture, go ahead and sleeve it up. That's my advice to you, folks. All right, Sabretooth in the animated series, Lady Deathstrike, Fantasia, I assume is what her name is, but they finagle the spelling so Disney would not come after them, which now that doesn't matter because Disney owns X-Men now. Shinobi, Storm from the animated, and Storm from the not animated. Now you can spell Fantasia any way you want to, and no one can get you. Okay. Snag there. All right, I got Beast. Havoc. Seen Havoc a lot. Kylon. Another Wolverine, I'll take it. I'll take all the Wolverines you got. Another Siren, too. We're seeing a lot of Sirens. Siren, who is part of X-Force, of course. Give me all the Wolverines you got. I'll take some more of those Deadpools, too, by the way. Yeah, Wolverine, Deadpool, Rogue, Psylocke. Cable more popular now after the Deadpool movie, and then another Deadpool movie is being made. I think Cable's coming back, so maybe pull him. Jean Grey, Boomer, Nightcrawler, Gambit, White Queen, and the Brood. Gotta stop that. I'm losing subscribers. Okay, Gambit. Get into a single pile, you cards. All right. Just realized that we have not checked out the back of these yet. Let's check out the back of Multiple Man. So card number, obviously, name, typical stuff, the stats, real name, weight, height, place of birth, yada, yada, yada. Looks like Xavier writes something up about every X-Man. And I think the DNA analysis just lets you know what the abilities are of the X-Men, or, characters, I should say. They're not all X-Men. Sinister, Sauron, Wolverine, take them, Shadowcat, and Shatterstar. Quaff. Whew. Coof. Come on now, give me some more of those holograms. All right, Mystique from the Storm of Mystique puzzle. Cyclops. Deadpool. All right, I'll take Deadpool. Cannonball. Black Tom. And the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Formerly known as the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Stay. Trying to remember where the hologram was in the pack. It wasn't in the back or the front. I think it was, or maybe it was in the front. I don't remember. It wasn't in the back. I remember that. Quicksilver, Apocalypse, Mastermind, Jamie Braddock, Sunspot, Jubilee. I'll take Jubilee. I'll take Jubilee. We're about halfway done with the second column here, guys. I don't know. I don't know how generous they are with these holograms. Yep. Sabretooth from the Wolverine Sabretooth puzzle. I'll take him. Professor X. Oh, there's Wolverine of the Wolverine and the Sabretooth puzzle. Iceman, Gambit, and Wolverine, and another checklist. How many cards are in the series? The set has 100 cards. For those wondering, there are 100 cards. Gambit, Sabretooth. Just for fun. Not that you guys don't have enough imagination, but here's what that looks like. Now you see it. Now you understand. Okay. How can I not put one of them together? Come on. Okay. Archangel. Hazard. Phoenix. Gideon. Six-pack. And name that team after me. Sentinels with that 30 years foil stamp. Nice. Very nice. I'm kidding, folks. They named Blob after me. Don't look at me. Get in there. Cool. So we have 3. Let's shoot for 4, though we're running out of packs here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Again, we pulled the best of the 30-year foil stamp cards, so I'm pretty happy with that. Even if we only get the Magneto and these 3 foil stamps, we done good, I'd say. In my eyes, we done good. Richter. Speaking of Sentinels, my gosh. Juggernaut, X-Men, and Magneto that time. Last time it was the Alkalites and Magneto. This time, the X-Men. Okay. I see the X-Men again. Toad. Professor X and Jubilee. Rogue. Saturnine. Disinterested. As always. We got Excalibur. And the X-Men Blue Team. So good. So good. Put you there. Grab you. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We are getting near the end here. Strife. Beast. Let me grab one beast. Cable. Deathbird. Wolfsbane. And the Alkalites, which I have to keep. Because I can't keep 2/3 of the puzzle now, can I? I gotta keep the whole thing. The Alkalites aren't exactly money makers, but you know. Do what you gotta do. Jeez. Jeezy, crazy. Alright, we are down to the final 4 packs, guys. Let's see if another hologram can happen. I don't know what I believe anymore. Jubilee. Arcade. Blob. Mojo. Some of the plus-size men in this one. Warpath. And the Dark Riders. The Dark Riders. Actually, no. Who were the Dark Riders with? Okay, they're... Dark Riders are with Strife, but doesn't he have the Mutant Liberation Front? How many freaking teams did he need? My God. My gosh. So greedy with all the evil villains. Okay. We got X Factor, we got Polaris, we got Cerise, we got Pyro, Strong Guy, Silver Fox, probably the worst pack we've opened so far. Not horrible characters, but not noteworthy characters either. That's the first pack I think I've opened that I haven't sleeved something up. Captain Britain, Omega Red from the Wolverine puzzle, we'll keep him. Callisto, Megan, Storm, keep Storm, and Rogue. Oh man, looks like this one might end with a whimper, folks. I don't know. Not liking this. I don't like this at all. Again, I did just say that I'd be fine with what we have, but I lied. And I want there to be something special in here. Something special. Here we go. Final pack, guys. Final pack of 1993 Series 2 X-Men. We got the Nasty Boys. We got Sabretooth, Tolliver, Psylocke, Shinobi, and Archangel. Oh, it's Archangel fighting Apocalypse. That's what it is. Not a great way to finish, but Psylocke is mighty fine. Sabretooth is pretty cool. All right, so definitely our big hits here. I got plenty of folks sleeved up. I'll give them a look over later. Our hits though are definitely these X-Men foil cards for sure. I got the Sentinels, that's cool. Wolverine, that's very cool, and actually Storm also very, very cool. Didn't mean to not sound interested in the Storm one. That's actually a good character pull. Believe me, we could have pulled horrible people. We pulled all noteworthy characters, Storm, Wolverine, and the Sentinels. But I gotta say that the greatest thing that we pulled out of this box has got to be this amazing Magneto card. That looks really nice. My gosh. And I've got to see the other cards. I got to see the other holograms for sure. Man, that is very cool looking. But that is that for Series 2 X-Men. Not as ballyhooed as Series 1, but still a pretty great set. Obviously, a lot of familiar characters. Still has really, really good art. It's not Jim Lee, but the Q-Verts did a great job. And that's it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. And until next time, I'm going to say so long.